Hi, Virgo. Welcome to your weekly tarot card reading. Some sage to cleanse the space of negative energy. 3 chimes to bring in positive energy. This is a general tarot card reading for the sign of Virgo. If you have Virgo anywhere in your birth chart, this is your reading. It is a general reading, so take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the sign of Virgo. Virgo, welcome to Remedies Tarot and Alchemy. My name is Greta. I am an intuitive reader. I do look at your horoscope. I look at the sun placement, the moon placement, and other planetary placements to get a good idea of the energy that is surrounding you at this time. But first and foremost, I do trust my intuition. And it is my intention that during this reading that you practice on vetting, verifying your intuition as well. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the sign of Virgo. What would you like the Virgo to know or to be aware of during or for this reading? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the sign of Virgo. And the Hangman. Introspection. A choice to greater ourselves, to greater our goodness. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the Virgo. Virgo, the foundation, the basis of your reading this week is the Five of Wands, a chaos, a organized chaos forced by the Ten of Wands. There is a happy, emotional, spiritual fulfillment that is caused for organized chaos. The perfect new face. Out of chaos comes happy and emotion. You're going to find the perfect person, the perfect face, the perfect someone new is coming into your life. And someone new is coming into your life out of chaos. And let's see how this plays into the rest of your reading this week, Virgo. We start off with the Ace of Wands, which is the gift of strength, the gift of passion, the gift of desires. Um, Wands in the tarot represents fire. It represents our passion within, the divine spark that lies within us. And this is the gift of your divine spark that is bringing in blessings for you, that is bringing in opportunity for you. Followed by the Six of Pentacles. And the Six of Pentacles is there's a lesson in being fair, a lesson in fairness. The Page of Pentacles, new appreciation, finding a new appreciation, someone younger coming in that is going to help you find appreciation. Driven by the Page of Pentacles, and look at that. We have the Page of Pentacles with the pentacle, and we have the Queen of Pentacles with the pentacles. And it's a new appreciation that grows into a deeper gratitude. What is that, Spirit, coming in for the Virgo? Virgo, there is someone, yep, there is someone in your team, someone on your team, someone in your group, someone in your workplace, someone that you work with, someone in your business that is going to be leaving. They are going to announce their departure. They're going to be leaving, an announcement that they're going to be leaving, or you're going to hear that someone that you work with, someone on your team, is leaving. And when they announce that they are leaving, it's going to cause a lot of tension and it's going to cause tension and chaos, Virgo. But don't worry. Don't worry. So it might cause a lot of tension among some of your other coworkers. It might cause tension in the management. But what spirit is wanting you to know is that you can relax, that there's no reason for this tension, there's no reason for this chaos, because that is what this perfect new face here is. The perfect new person is going to arrive, and this person is really going to help save the day. And it is your ability to stay level headed during this time of crisis that is going to catapult you up to the next level. It's like there's all this chaos going on, but since you're the one that's able to keep your cool during these times of crisis, that it's being noticed, and it's being noticed in a positive way. And because you're being noticed, or because you will be noticed in a positive way, again, it may be that there are going to be people that are envious of you, or that people are looking up to you. And was it in your last week's reading or your reading before last that we talked about jealousy and people being envious of you? You might want to look back over your last couple of readings. There might be a further message, further information there for you on how to handle this jealousy, or how to handle other people's envy. But you can keep your name out of their mouths by not tooting your own horn. And I think that was what we talked about in that reading that I'm thinking about. And I don't know if it was this week or last week, but we talked about just keeping everything quiet, just keeping everything to yourself. You know you're doing well. You know you're on task. You know you're not succumbing to this chaos that is going around you. And because you're not succumbing to that chaos, you're making good, solid, firm decisions. And you're really helping keep your group, your team members grounded. And not that is being noticed, and that's being noticed in a positive light by the people that matter. And you can expect a bonus. This is really playing right into your strengths, playing right into your strengths. Expect a bonus, or expect a promotion, or some type of recognition, some type of reward. But this recognition, this reward, it's like, keep it to yourself and let someone else announce it. Let somebody else toot your horn. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the Virgo. And Virgo, in your home life, in your private life, we have the Eight of Swords. Feeling stuck, feeling trapped. It's like that there's something here that you're not seeing, but you can't quite put your finger on it. The Chariot, victory after competition. victory after multiple choices. I think you have a lot of choices here to make, and you're not sure which choice to make. Followed by the Eight of Cups. We want to move forward. We want to move, and we have two eights here. We have two eights here in your private life, in your personal life. And eight in tarot represents opportunity, um, observation, intuition, and abundance. It's like there's an opportunity here that you're not seeing. And you're not seeing the opportunity because there's a lot of choices, there's a lot of decisions. But the choice, the opportunity is hidden in all the choices. And then we have you moving on into the great unknown, moving on, moving forward. And I think it's because you're looking for a very distinct path. You want to have it all planned out. You want to know exactly what is going to happen, and you want to know when it's going to happen. You want to know who is it all going to involve, and you're not trusting. You're not trusting yourself, and you're not trusting source. You're not trusting God. But here, the answer, the solution lies in moving forward without having all of the answers. And moving forward without all of the answers will bring in opportunities. Followed by the King of Wands. Maybe you're dealing with a Leo. When I see the King of Wands, for me, that indicates a Leo. But you're dealing with a Leo, or you're dealing with someone that, while they try to be fair or try to appear that they're being fair, they're not. They're being a little bit unforgiving, a little bit bullheaded. The wonderful thing about this here, Virgo, is that that perfect face, that perfect person that comes in for you in your public life, in your professional life, in your career life, that perfect face, that perfect person is going to free up time at work so you can focus, so you can spend more time at home, spend time with family and friends. And you might think that just this time, or just spending time at home, just spending time with family and friends, is a small adjustment. But this being able to spend more time at home, even though it seems little, it seems small, it seems minute to you, is really going to have big positive effects on your home life. As you spend more time at home, as you spend more time with loved ones, the old issues that you have been dealing with are really going to fade away. I think there's a lot of issues coming up in your private life, a lot of issues coming up in your personal life that can just be solved by spending time with people that mean the most to you and with people that you mean the most to. That it's a small thing, but it makes the biggest impact on your personal life, in your love life, is people would like your time. Thank you, Spirit. messages for the Virgo. And Virgo, messages from Spirit. We start off with the Devil card. And again, the Devil card can represent the sign of Capricorn in the tarot, but also the Devil card is about being attached to physical things, being attached, being grounded to physical things, followed by the Wheel of Fortune, karma, fate. Something is fated here. The Hanged Man, which is one of the, there's a couple of cards in the tarot that I link to a spiritual awakening. And I link this to a spiritual awakening, but it's a different type of spiritual awakening. It's a choice to awaken, a choice to connect with our intuition, a choice to connect with spirit, that voice within. You're making a conscious choice, a conscious decision to delve deeper into the spiritual, into the spirituality. Followed by the Three of Pentacles. Again, this is you spending time with people that are going to feed and nurture your soul. It's like you're no longer going to accept spending time with people that leave you feeling icky, icky, yucky. I don't know why I'm just getting the word icky and yucky. But you've been spending time with someone that has been making you feel icky or making you feel yucky, not leaving you with good, positive feelings. But you have come or are reaching a point in your life where you're no longer going to spend time with people who do not feed you, people who do not nurture you, um, people that only provide you with those warm, fuzzy feelings. Virgo, at this time, you are oozing with confidence. And it's important that when we're oozing with confidence, that we don't overspeak. You really do want to be mindful of your words at this time. There is something that has been said or something that you will say that um, is taken the wrong way. And again, I think we're getting back to that icky, that yucky feeling. And sometimes when people are leaving us feel slimy or really feeling like we really don't want to have anything to do with them, sometimes when we're putting a distance, when we're setting boundaries, we misspeak, and it's like we didn't really, I think you're not really wanting to hurt this person's feelings. You're just wanting to cut ties with this person. You're just wanting to put some distance between you and this person. But we need to be mindful of our words, not to wound um, another person. Take time to choose your words carefully, and maybe make sure that you clarify what it is that you mean before moving on.